Hey guys, so I'm officially 2 weeks and 2 days on testosterone. I started on uh, January 15th, the day after my last video, and so far things have gone really smooth. I did my first shot in the doctor's office, and the rest I've done at home. I inject weekly. So far, I have noticed a few changes, nothing super dramatic. Um, on the less noticeable side, at least visually noticeable, my moods have been a lot different. I get angry easier. It's like closer to the surface. Um, I don't get as upset, and when I do get upset, crying is more difficult. Like, I just don't cry. Um, Part of that is kind of good, and on the same turn, it's hard to get used to. Um, I have been tracking my voice with um, a system called Pratt, and I've dropped about 10 hertz, so a little bit. My throat's been rough, like it's scratchy, and I cough, but it doesn't really feel like the coughing does much of anything. This part of my throat feels like a lot thicker and like harder to the touch. Um, but and I've gotten a couple of comments about, oh, are you sick? Um, so I think it's starting to try to do something, but it hasn't been anything really drastic yet. Um, in comparing photos from that I've been taking to kind of track, I think my face has thinned out a little just in this area, but I had a very round face to begin with. So that's nice that I'm already starting to see a little bit there. Appetite went sky high the first week. And it's definitely, I would say my appetite is higher now than it was before, but it's kind of mellowed out a little. Uh, I've noticed that if I don't, like, I can't go as long without eating as I could before. Like, I get crankier faster without food. So I think that has to be an increase in metabolism. Uh, the other big things that have been going on uh, at work, I've been out for probably at least 4 months. I would say that I don't remember exactly when I started telling people, but I would say 4 months is probably a pretty fair, like, at least that long, if not longer than that. I was very kind of lax at first because most of these people have known me for like 5 years, and I wasn't going to expect overnight changes. But recently it's become pretty obvious that it's not going anywhere. I don't know that I should say where I work for, but it's a very conservative company, uh, which is run like they're a religious company, but it's not a religious store. And I think that I'm probably starting to run into problems because of that, and because most of the people there are very narrow-minded. There's one woman specifically who she's been making foul comments all along, and she is continuing to refer to me with female pronouns, And I reported her to management relatively recently that it feels like it's becoming harassment. It's not just somebody making mistakes, it's somebody refusing to change. And he said he was going to look into the situation, but now people that are friends with her who weren't misgendering me before are starting to misgender me more prominently. So, as a result, I've started job searching, which should be interesting. I just know that I can't stay there given the circumstances, and that I think it's going to get worse as opposed to getting better. But I'll kind of try and keep you guys updated on what job searching this early in transitioning is like, kind of what I run into and that sort of thing. Generally, it's been a pretty good 2 weeks. It's been kind of ups and downs, but I feel like I'm moving in the right direction finally. Yeah, so I'll try and post another video again pretty soon, but that's all I have to report for today. All right, bye.